Mr. Michael Ansaro, and thank you, sir, for coming on my show.
Oh, thank you. It's a pleasure being here. Thank you very much.
Pleasure having you as my guest. And I tell you, Mike, what do you think about this first show that you've been to, this collector show?
Well, it's very exciting. It's different. I didn't expect so many people to turn up, and it's very, very nice. It's very pleasant. The fans are nice. Everyone is very sweet.
Well, now I tell you what, it's a great chance for a lot of the fans to see I mean, all the great films and miniseries, and of course the television series Co-Chiefs. Mike, it's a great pleasure to have you here. What do you think about the films today, Mike? The way it's going now, the westerns don't seem to be a thing anymore.
Well, it's very disappointing to me because I did so many westerns and period pieces, past centuries and all of that, the more classic kind of movies. The kind of thing that's coming out, except for maybe a movie called The Gladiators right now,
yes,
which I think is a great movie. The type of movie that's coming out now is a little disappointing to me, but things change, life moves on, we just have to go along with it.
Maybe it'll come back. It's maybe like a revolving type thing.
Right, yeah. Right. I'm sorry to see that the westerns are gone.
Yeah.
You don't see any western anymore, and I love them.
Yeah. Especially some of the great westerns, movies, and television that you have done.
Right. I did The Broken Arrow, all the planes in many movies, the Comancheros, working all over the country, even in foreign countries,
yeah.
And I miss that.
Yeah. What about the Comancheros, since you brought that up? That's a great film starring the late legendary John Wayne. And was that a fun picture to work on?
Oh, it was a lot of fun. We shot up in Moab, Utah. We shot a lot of movies up around there, and Oregon and places. The locations are fun. The actors were fun. We had one of the great directors. I think it was his last movie,
yeah.
Michael Curtiz.
Yes.
It was the last movie he made. And
great director.
I really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about the little bit of the TV series, Co-Chiefs. How long did that last on the network?
It ran for a period of maybe 5 or 6 years. We made 2 to 3 years of the series. In those days, they used to make 39 episodes a year. Yeah. And then we shot the series, and then they would play them in reruns. Even today, they're playing someplace in reruns.
Absolutely. And we have a photograph. Mike was so pleasantly to have a couple of these photographs, and we're going to show one right here. Mike, tell us a little bit about this particular photograph.
Well, I played the character of Cochise, who was a true character, an Apache Indian. And we tried to be as authentic as we possibly could, not only in story form, but also makeup and everything we could do. We tried to make it very, very authentic.
And then we have another great shot of Mike here. And Mike,
this was shot, I believe, in either maybe Vasquez Rocks out in the desert. We worked a lot out there. We worked at the Malibu Ranch, the Fox Malibu Ranch.
Oh, yeah.
I think this one was shot in Vasquez Rocks. I'm not sure.
Grab his feet.
Pick him up. Don't let him get away.
Grab the table. Get him down.
What good is the X-ray? We can't read hieroglyphics.
We'll get someone to translate them.
I'll answer it.
You stay here and watch them.
Seamew approaches. Warn our people.
Take these tools. Go behind those rocks and dig a hole.
Somebody's gonna get buried.
You fellas stand on either side of that opening. The professor has a surprise coming.
Lou,
This looks like a soft spot to dig. Oh, here, I'll help you. Give me one of those implements.
Here, take your pick.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, hold it. That's a shovel. Here's the pick over here.
Well, I picked the shovel. The shovel is my pick.
Oh, no, this is a pick. This is a shovel.
That's what I picked is the shovel.
How can a shovel be the pick?
Look, if I'd have wanted to pick, I'd have picked the pick. But instead, I picked the shovel because the shovel is my pick.
Oh, in other words, you don't want to pick the pick because the pick is a pick and the shovel isn't a pick. If you pick, the shovel isn't a pick.
Now you've got it.
Now I got it. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
You still don't understand, do you?
No.
Here, look. Here, now you take your pick.
There
There you are. Now the pick is your pick.
Let's try it again now.
Now what?
Now, come on, you take your pick. You took the shovel! Here's the pick over here!
Right, please, come on, dig a hole here. We're in enough trouble as it is, Lou. Now dig your hole there. You know, if we try to escape, we'll get lost on this desert. And if we stay here, we'll possibly wind up in that hole instead of Samuel. I don't know what to do. Something's got to be done. You can...
Hey, a midget mummy!
Go away. No, Lou. After all, there's an old saying. If you can beat 'em, join 'em. That's what we'll do. We'll strike a bargain with Seamew. After all, you got the medallion. You got nothing to worry about. Oh, sure. Leaves me here to do all the work. You don't care. You don't care who does it or how it's done. Charlie!
Stand where you are.
3 of them.
Which one of you, Charlie, step forward, raise your hand.
Hey, I tell you what, I don't know about DW as Lou Costello, but Jeff Sutherland and Bud Abbott really enjoyed that Abbott and Costello Meet the Mummy.
It was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
And we want to thank the good folks at Universal International, MCA Video, and you know, here is a look back at some of the great Universal monsters of yesterday, courtesy of Universal International. So let's run that clip.
Thanks, Universal.
Hey, well, I tell you what, we really enjoy that, and we really want to give thanks to Universal. And if you're ever down south, go and get to their guided tours, because they've been doing that since 1963, and you can see an insight of the studio that made Universal famous. And by the way, I want to thank veteran actor Michael Ansaro for giving us his interview at the Sportsman's Lodge in Hollywood a few years back. Well, I tell you what, for my partner D.W. Landingham and myself, we want to thank you for looking back at the anniversary of Abbott and Costello Meet the Mummy. Until then, this is your host and producer, Jeff Sutherland, saying goodbye, good luck, and may the good Lord always take a liking to you. The next time, happy trails. For my partner, D.W. and myself, so long, everybody. See you in the movies.